Robert Browning wrote a poem, Dramatic Monologue. Andrea del Sarto, he was an Italian Renaissance painter. You can also call him Andrea. So, Andrea, you can say in English, no problem. In this poem, there's a special something everyone must know. Not just you are studying English literature, you can easily understand and can use it for your own life. This is very, very helpful. It was long back. It was in 1850, 1895. So many years ago, 130 years ago. It was written by Robert Browning. He was my best poet. Later, I even like more. That is Robert Frost. So you can't imagine what a poem it is. The poet tells that Andrea appealed, expressed his concern. He wanted to stay with his wife. And he told her, sit here beside me, don't worry. Oh, your boyfriend will come in the evening, don't worry. Until he comes, stay with me. Don't worry, your boyfriend is a drunkard, is a very bad person, no problem. He owes a lot of money because of this gambling. I had a lot of money. I sold a number of paintings and I earned a lot of money. I can give your boyfriend the necessary amount of money, but please stay with me, sit beside me. It's a very, very bad situation, horrible situation. If you look at China, what will happen? Boys, men get married after they have brought women from abroad. Can you imagine? It's very difficult to manage to marry a Chinese girl. Scarcity, especially because of one child at once upon a time, one child was acceptable. That's why the parents decided to take when the child inside the womb was a male one. If it was a female, then they would have it aborted. And because of Facebook, because of YouTube, because of social media, men can easily talk to women. So all men try their best to manage a girl, manage a woman. When it happens, the demand has gone high rise, and on the contrary, you understand, the supply is heavy. So many boys are after one girl, one woman. It means the demand is too high, but supply is very little, very tiny. Because of this imbalance, social imbalance, men are after girls, and girls are after the best boy, the most attractive one. A girl wants to marry a very good boy, that's true, but she fails to understand. That's the reality. And the other thing is that a girl usually cannot resist her temptation, interest. So, attention is the mother of memory. But to have attention, you have to have interest. That's why it is called interest is the mother of attention, and attention is the mother of memory, learning. So the thing is here, the most important thing is interest. A Buet past student who married a very highly intellectual girl and she got scholarship leave abroad, and probably she had developed relationship with an Iranian boy, and that's why the commotion started. And at one point the husband put his uh, fingers inside her eyes and that damaged the eyes. Like that. And at one point, the Buet student died. So what happened? The student from Buet are very intelligent, but unfortunately, they are not that much attractive. If you look at some vegetables, very bitter. One of them is bitter gourd, corolla. So nobody likes to have bitter gourd, corolla when they have meat or fish. So the thing is that we always try to have something that is attractive. So a girl also is so much, overpowered by interest. One girl told me that this boy she likes or something like that. I said that he's drunkard, he's a narcissist, and he's not a good boy. So why should you? Oh, he can't say so attractive. When he talks to me, I cannot control myself. So what I say is that when you find a man so attractive, leave him, get rid of him, go away from him, because he will not be interesting to you for long. After mixing with him is over, he will go and go after another girl. You will lose him. So it will not work. Even when if you have something very special in you, if he wants to marry you, even after marriage, he will only get the things that you have in you. He will not take you for his wife. So it's very important. You should be very careful about it. So that's what we find in this poem. So the poet says that Andrea del Sarto was a Italian Renaissance painter. He painted very well. He compared himself with Raphael, Michelangelo, and he told that they draw even better than he himself. But Andrea del Sarto is perfect as a painter, and this is a problem. As I told in our video, that Sneha Shankar, I watched her song, listened to her song, even one single song, for 1,000 times. And Shreya Ghoshal is even better, but still, I don't watch her song, a single song, for maybe 2 times, 3 times I watch, but not more than that. So it's because Shreya Ghoshal has got no flaw, flawless singer, artistic, and very much traditional, something very special. Still, she is a great singer, best singer, but still I find Sneha Shankar even better. There are some reasons. I'm not going to discuss this here. I had discussed in other videos. So it's not just the poet talks about the relationship between the painter and his wife, but he also tells a lot about painting, reality, spirituality, beauty, real beauty, spiritual beauty. A lot of other things are there. But what I think here is that the relationship between them. Can you imagine in 2025 what happens? Girls are so powerful. A girl divorces, many men are now trying to get her. Maybe for sexual pleasure, maybe for whatever. Usually for sexual intimacy. For the time being, the girl doesn't understand. The girl stoops to that nonsensical group of boys, and she damages her reputation, damages her future, her life. Socially, she is outcast and outdated and unacceptable. And so many. So the thing is that a girl should be careful. She should not be so much interested in something that is interesting but destructive. So a girl should marry a man who is interesting, is good, but should not marry a man who is destructive, narcissist, a sexually pervert, a centurion. A girl can't resist herself from entertaining something when that poetry student was not that much probably intelligent because he was so busy in studies and so many other things he had concentration on. But when it comes to making his wife attracted, it doesn't work because a girl is greedy in many sense. But actually, a girl is not greedy. A girl is greedy in terms of entertainment, interest. It's very normal. When you find a more beautiful girl, you'll marry her, even when she has problems. So we have fascination. As boys don't get the access to mixing with a number of girls, they are satisfied with one. But contrarily, a woman has got a lot of boys around, men around. So she cannot but accept the proposal of the most interesting one, most attractive one. So in this poem, we should learn that things that are necessary don't contain the good sides, usually contain the bad sides. So we have to consider life is long. You have to marry one who is perfect for you as good as possible. Do not pay attention to interest that much. And he will not make you happy. After some days, he will leave you. If you are a special girl, he will marry you, but he will be with other girls. So you are attracted. That's good. And he is attracted to you. That's good. But the thing is that if he is not a good man, that you cannot be happy. And you think that okay, he gives me some pleasure. That pleasure is more precious, but you can't get that pleasure for long. He will not give you pleasure. He changes partners. Even when he marries you, he will keep on having sexual relationship, intimacy with other men, other women. So be careful. A girl should. So this is the poem Andrea del Sarto. Andrea is also possible. Basically, it is Andrea, but we can call him Andrea del Sarto. He was an Italian Renaissance painter. He had very unsuccessful relationship with his wife, and he is such a great painter compared to, you understand, Raphael, Michelangelo. But he lacks something that is not attractive to a girl. And when he always tells her, he entreats her that you stay with me, stay with me, stay with. The girl doesn't like. A girl is not compassionate. A girl is not sympathetic. A girl wants to be with someone who is more attractive than he. So a girl usually chooses one who is more attractive than any other man who who she stays with or talks to or whatever. So Andrea del Sarto by Robert Browning.